Hi, everyone. This is Coach OG here. I don't know how many of you have been hearing me. If you know you've been hearing me and you've been online, please let me hear you speak out or leave a chat or leave a note in the chat box, to say you have been here. I'm not going to stay on the long live stream today, but I'm just going to be discussing something that's very passionate and to me, and something that I believe everyone maybe could have experienced in one time or the other. So I'm going to be giving you some tips on how you can overcome your fear. So let me bring this up now. A minute, starting a little bit late, but just bear with me. Bear with me. So, I don't know who is there now. If you could leave a comment to let me know who you are, so that I'll know that you're here. Sometimes when you don't do live stream for some time, you see that you begin to lose the audience, or people begin to think, "Oh, what's going on? What's happening to you?" Sometimes someone could be busy or have issues or things that they are trying to sort out at a particular point in time. So things happen. But we're here now, and we're going to kick it off. We're going to be having lots of in this period. We're going to be having lots of guests come back again into the channel, people that we have arranged for. So today I'm talking about how to overcome your fear. Now, I don't know who is out there now. Wherever you are, this is Coach OG here. I want to say thank you so much for joining me here. I don't know where you are or where you're coming from or where you're joining me from. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate your being here. But I'm going to be talking about, I read a book or some words from a write-up from an author called Cindy Cashman, Letting Go of Your Fears. But I've kind of titled this live stream, How to Overcome Your Fears. How to overcome your fears. Maybe you've got something that's holding you back, or something that looks as if, it's not moving forward. Things are not going the way you want it to be. So I'm going to be talking about how you can overcome your fears. Sometimes fear can be very paralyzing, very, very paralyzing. And maybe it has stopped you from asking someone new out on a date, or for some other people, maybe fear may have hindered them in making the decisions for going after a promotion or going after a job. Whatever it is, it is important to realize that keeping a healthy perspective on what you want is key when handling your fears. Fear of the unknown. People are hiding from the unknown. So I'm going to be talking about 3 important things that you can do that can help you, in maybe taking that step that you need to ask, that you need to take to get to where you want to get to. Fear can be very paralyzing. It can affect people so much. Now, the first thing you have to ask yourself, or the first thing you have to do is what? Ask. Ask yourself this question. Maybe let's say you want to lose weight. You've tried all diets. You've tried all pills and low-fat food. You've tried everything. Ask yourself this question. Ask is the most important thing. It's a big word. Ask, what is stopping you from losing weight? What is stopping you from getting that job? Ask yourself that question. So it's ASK, that's the main thing there. Why aren't you losing weight? What's stopping you from losing weight? What's stopping you from getting that job? You understand what I'm saying here? And it requires total honesty from you. Why aren't you losing weight? What's really going on? So like I've said, the most important thing about overcoming fears or letting go of your fears is to ask yourself that question. Ask yourself, why the person not losing weight? Why are you not getting that job? You've been looking for a job. Why aren't you getting the job? Why is it that you're not getting into that relationship that you've been thinking of getting into? What exactly is asking? What exactly is happening? Ask is the most important thing. And it requires total honesty from you. Like me, I've not done some YouTube videos for some time, but I had to ask myself, why am I not doing it? It requires total honesty from you. So you have to be honest about it. You have to ask yourself that question. Why is it I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do? Why am I not losing weight? Why am I not getting the job? Why am I not moving into the house? Why am I not getting into that relationship? You have to ask yourself. But the most important thing is that if you're not honest with asking yourself, you will not know what to do. So you have to be honest with yourself. Why is it that things are going the way it's not going? For example, let me just give you a powerful question, that you can ask yourself. What is stopping you from getting what you want? No? What is stopping you from getting what you want? And if you begin to ask yourself those questions, your life will answer and reflect those answers to you by demonstrating what you need to do. So if you ask yourself, what is stopping you from doing this, from creating wealth, from good health, from joy, then you give yourself an opportunity to exploit the blocks that are keeping you from experiencing the life you want to live. Then also ask yourself, what is it that keeps me from going outside my comfort zone? Why is it that I'm not going outside my comfort zone? What exactly is preventing me from becoming what I want to do? What exactly is preventing me from not getting what I'm interested in? You see, the question about asking is this. When you ask yourself that question, the gap comes before you. So that answer comes before you. It's like you are able to see the block. If I want to put the blockage, because you're asking yourself, why is it that I'm not able to achieve what I want to achieve? Why is it that I'm not becoming the person that I want to be? Why is it that, ask yourself that question. Very, very important, because if you don't ask yourself the question, you will not get the next thing I want to tell you, the answer. You've got to lift your hands up and say, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've asked myself this question. Once you've asked that question, answer is as honest, answer it as honestly as you can. You see, the lady on the screen raised her hand up to say, you know what? I've got the answer. I've got the answer. So you really need to face yourself and search for the answer, because this can change your life. This can change your life. I'm going to put something here on the banner. You need to just remember this. You only require one excuse to keep you from being who you want to be. I'll put it in capital letters. You only require one excuse from being who you want to be. Only one excuse is all you require. You don't need too much. Oh, the reason why I'm not being this is this. You only require one excuse from being who you want to be. So you've got to ask yourself honestly why you're not getting what you want to get. Why is it that you're not being who you want to be? Why is it that you're not accomplishing what you want to accomplish? Why is it that things are not going the way you want to be? You want it to be? So once you ask yourself that question, the only thing is this: you answer it honestly. Because why? You only require one excuse from being who you want to be. And sometimes, this excuse is coming and people can tell you, oh, I've got this. The reason is because every time I try to lose weight, I just can't leave the food. Or every time I apply for a job, I just can't get a job. Or every time I keep looking for a job, somebody gets the job before me. There is always an excuse. There's always a reason for not doing something. You only require just one excuse from being who you want to be. And nobody's going to hold the excuse from you. So what do you need to do? Think about it. You only require one excuse, but you've got to make that move. Hello, Saint King. So glad to have you here. No, Jennifer Jackson. So glad to have you here. We are back full time. So you only require one excuse from being who you want to be. Somebody can ask you, why is it that you can't get that job? Oh, the reason is this. Why is it that you can't move into that house? Oh, the reason is this. There is always one excuse from being who you want to be. You only require one. You don't require so much. So you've got to, number one, ask yourself. Number two, answer the question. Answer yourself honestly. Be honest with yourself. Hey, many shout out to you, Jennifer Jackson TV. Hello, St. King. So glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. So we're dealing with the issue of we'll deal with a very important issue: how to overcome fears. How to overcome fears. And I said, number one, you need to ask yourself. Just be honest with yourself. Then number two, you need to what? Answer yourself. So I'm going to be going to the next one now. And before I go to that, if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please. So if you've not subscribed, please do. Just give us a thumb up or share with your friends, because this video can help so many people. I've been talking to some people that say, I'm tired of YouTube. I don't want to do that. But think about it this way. What about if in the long run it pays you? So that's why I wrote there. I said, you only require one excuse from being who you want to be. And once you can overcome that excuse, you can be anything that you want to be. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve. So you need to honestly ask yourself and answer it very well and say, why is it that I'm not being who I want to be? Why is it that I'm not losing weight? Why is it that I'm not getting the job? Why is it that I'm not getting the house that I want? Why is it that I'm not getting into a relationship that I want to get into? Don't let the excuse be what will now prevent you from being what you want to be. I want to tell you this now. But now, if you're just tuning in and you're just joining us, no, this is Coach OG here. I'm on the live stream here, and I do this every Sunday, 6 p.m. And I'm going to be bringing different guests who's going to talk to you about careers, about personal development, about money, about businesses, about things that you can get into. It will benefit you. But today we're talking about how to overcome fears, or how to overcome your fears, how you can prevent things from, how you can stop procrastinating, if I have to put it that way. But so if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. So welcome back. The next thing you have to do is what? After you've asked yourself, you've answered yourself sincerely, it's good for you to write this down. The next thing you have to do is what? Take action. Take action. You've got to take action. Action actually consists of two steps: adopt and allow, which I'm going to be getting into very soon. In order to take the necessary action, you need to adopt a new perspective and allow yourself to receive the abundance. Oh my goodness. So you need to what? Adopt a new perspective. In other words, be ready for a change. Be ready for a change. And then allow yourself to receive the abundance. Because if you leave adopt and then the new perspective out, or if you leave adopt and abundance out, you are not likely to complete the necessary action. So you've got to what? Adopt. You've got to adopt. Because you know what? There's a new perspective. There are new things you need to do. You've got to adopt it. So adopt, you see, deep down, let me put it this way. Just as Cindy Cashman said, he said, deep down, each one of us knows what is stopping us from getting exactly what it is we want. But here is the good news. When you realize what it is, you can begin to change your perspective. In other words, if you find that you're not doing the videos, what exactly is making you not do the videos? What exactly is making you not go for the job? What exactly is preventing you from achieving what you want to achieve? Begin to adopt new perspective. Be ready for the change. It might not be easy at first. It might be difficult. It might be challenging, but be ready for the change. So, realizing that the old one and leaving the old things and giving yourself the freedom to move forward in your new life is adoption. You are living into an adoption. In fact, you're taking a different stance entirely. So you are adopting a new style. Very, very important in letting go of your fears or overcoming fears. Adopt new things. Think about it. You might have to spend more time searching for a job than do it. You might have to, spend more time thinking of what to do. Do it. But you're looking for a job all the same, and you're going around looking for it. So you've got to make that move. So you've got to what? Adopt. Then the next thing is what? You've got to now allow. Let me put it this way. You've got to what? Allow the abundance. Allow the abundance. Allow yourself to receive the abundance. If you look at the screen, what I've done is this. I put the parts there, long part, a huge part. Because why? When you get into that journey, when you're moving in that journey, you've got to allow yourself to receive the abundance. You've got to allow yourself to see things, to make things happen. It might not be easy because remember, you've adopted a new style. You've done some new things. So you've got to say, okay, well, this is it. I've got to make this move now. I've got to make this. I've got to make it happen. So you've got to what? See the way ahead. You might not see the very end of where you're going. But the most important thing is, you know what? I'm going to make this step. I'm going to take this step. I'm going to make sure that I get to where I'm going. I'm going to make sure that I use what I have to get what I want. Because if you sit in one place, you are letting the fear hold you. And fear can be like a giant and bind the person. Fear can make people not come out. Fear can make people not be the best of them. So you've got to say, you know what, this is it. I'm ready to come out. I'm ready to be the best of me. I'm ready to take this step and I'm going to do it. So think about it this way. You've got to what? Allow yourself. You've got to allow yourself to receive the abundance. You've got to allow yourself to receive the abundance. Things might not be going the way you want it to be, but allow yourself to receive the abundance. Yes, allow yourself. Because at this point, you should understand that it is only you that is preventing you from achieving everything you want to achieve. I'll say that again. It is only you that is preventing you from achieving all that you want to achieve. So you've got to allow yourself to receive the abundance. You know, my name is Coach OG here, and I'm so glad to have everyone here. You know, this is a live stream that holds every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. for some time, or if we have to go beyond, it's going to be 6 to 7. But I want you to join us every Sunday on different topics that we're going to be discussing in this place, different things that we're going to be talking about. But today, we're talking about how to overcome your fear. And we've looked at some parts. Ask yourself, what is preventing me from getting what I want to get? Then the next thing is what? Answer yourself. Answer sincerely. Why is it I'm not being able to achieve what I want to achieve? You know. Then the next thing is for you to what? Take action. Take action. You've got to take action because why? You are the only one that will prevent yourself from being what you want to be. Take action. Sometimes your taking action might be for you to cover the gap. Now, if you're just coming into this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button or give us a thumb up or even watch the video. So don't forget to subscribe, please, you know, so that we can always bring you. And you can even leave us a comment and tell us what you want us to talk about, what you want me to research, what you want me to discuss on this channel. And I will. So allow yourself to receive the abundance. I said, first of all, I said, adopt to the new style. There's a new way. You've started some new things. You've got to let it grow. You've got to give it life. Because sometimes when you're giving it life, there might be other things that want to encroach into your giving it life. But all the same, give it life. So the next thing is what? receive the abundance. There's so much that's coming your way. Allow yourself to receive the abundance. You are a new person now. You began a new level. You began a new trend. You began a new style. So receive it and allow yourself to receive the abundance. Okay? That's why I wrote there. I said, allow. So allow yourself to receive the abundance so that you can take it in and absorb it and enjoy this new life that you have. But the most important thing is that you have overcome the fear. You have overcome the fear. Because if you look at it, look at that. The lady is confused. It's like a fear coming to bind her. But if you go through this way that I've told you, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. So if you've done it and it's worked for you, please leave us a comment or send us a comment. Or in fact, you can just say, you know what, I tried it and it worked for me. Thank you so much for sharing. Or let me know what you want me to talk about. And I'll be right here to discuss about it and also share your feelings and also know what you think. So now, if you've got any comments, I've got some few people here. Jennifer Jackson TV, thank you so much for coming in. Rizzy Official, thank you so much for coming in. Saint King, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate everyone. I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm going to be here again next week, 6 o'clock to 6 p.m. We're going to be discussing something very important, passionate to you. So now, don't forget to tune in at exactly 6 p.m. and I'll be here to hear what we're going to talk about and so that you receive something from it. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment, please. Leave a comment. Please, if you've got to leave a comment, please leave a comment. And let me know what you want me to talk about. Let me know what you think and what you're passionate about. And I'll be seeing you again next week at 6 p.m. Now, don't forget, if you've not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. Okay, I'll see you again next week, 6 p.m.